Did this time feel different, or did we guard our expectations?
I felt different. I was a lot more positive throughout.
You were, weren't
I
you?
was.
Yeah.
You were not so much. You were like,
which was the reverse, wasn't it? Because like I'd been really positive the first 2 times, and then after the break, and then we tried again.
yeah, you were very much like, it's probably not going to work sort of attitude. Where I was like, well, let's not say that. It might.
I think that to go back to the medication, but I think the change of medication.
Yeah,
was
maybe.
helpful.
And I think I knew. I think I felt different. I knew something had changed, like, you know, your own body. And that's why I was quite positive, like, oh, something's different. So, yeah.
So what was the moment we found out we were pregnant like?
Well,
You can answer this one and what you
the
did.
plan was always going to be, obviously, that...
Well, tell them what you were told. What were you told you had to do?
I was told I had to wait 2 weeks. They gave me a date that I could test. But for any person who's ever been waiting on a pregnancy test knows that is the hardest part of anything.
That was hard for me as well.
Is
Just wanted
waiting
to stick
that
to the
2
rules.
weeks. I was told to wait 2 weeks. So and we were going to test together, obviously.
Yeah,
Why
we were
wouldn't
going to
you-
test together.
Why wouldn't you test together?
because it's our child.
With
Legally signed documents, our child.
I woke up one morning to get ready for work, and I thought,
Was it like 4:30 in the morning?
it was early. I'm just going to do a pregnancy test. What's one day? I'm just going to do it. It's going to be negative anyway. And I did it, put it on the side, carried on getting ready, came back to it, expecting it to be negative. And it wasn't. And I sat on the toilet for about half an hour, like, oh God, I feel terrible. Oh my God, I'm pregnant. What am I going to do? I've done this without Nina. Oh God. And then I went, obviously, and told her and just said, I've got something to tell you.
It wasn't quite like that though. Like, she came into the room and woke me up and sat there and went, Nina, Nina, I've got something to tell you. I was like, what? I was like, so bad. And then she was like, I'm pregnant. And I was like, I was happy, of course. Like, I think we just sort of cried and yeah, I didn't care. I mean, to be honest, I don't look back at it and go, I wish you'd have told me and we could have done it together. Like, I'm not.
Yeah,
precious
you've
about
never
it.
said that either.
No, because the thing is, I always understood. Of course, it's something we've both gone through. Of course, he's our child. You know, the 9 months comes up, and then we're both in the same boat, pretty much. But Verity was the one who's going through all of this. Verity was the one who's having her hormones messed around with, and had that fear of. For Verity, it was different. Like, I knew I had to try and keep her safe as much as I could and protect her. And I was like, do you remember, like, everywhere we'd go, I was like this, and it was just, I'd walk in front of you. Like, I think it was like the day after we found out, and I would like kind of try and steer so there was a path so like no one would touch it. But for Verity, she had to, for her, I knew that there was a lot of additional concern and anxiety. So yeah, I've never held that against you at all. Last one, were we excited straight away or cautious?
Of course, we were excited, and I think
We're both, weren't we?
yeah, you're going to be cautious. You're going to be worried. You're going to be like, oh, is it going to stick? Is it
Well, the reality is, I mean, at that point, was it 4 or 5 weeks?
really early?
We're lucky because when you go through a clinic, they will offer you an early scan. So we knew we'd be able to go in at about 7 weeks. But we also know that, you know, everyone knows it, doesn't it? Like that first trimester, especially those first, like the percentage of it being viable and it continue and the embryo. I'm getting this in the right order, aren't I? Embryo, fetus. Yeah, good. Okay, good. Obviously, paid attention in biology. Growing and being successful increases more and more week on week. So, yeah, I think we were cautious, but at that point, I think we both just decided to be positive.
Yeah, I don't
I think we always were.
We were any more cautious than any other parent would be. It's just the norm, wasn't it?
Yeah.